Hello there everyone, and welcome back for another map mod review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Yogiport map multiplayer version 19.9. File size for this map is 405 megabytes and there's 20 fields on this map. It also offers 8 different multifruits and 8 factories, so that's very interesting indeed. What I'm going to do is explain a few things regarding this map. We'll go over take a look at the field sizes and prices. We'll take a look at your multifruit, factories, and sell points. Then we will take a look at your starting fleet and end with a tour of the map. So let's take a look. Okay folks, once you load up your map, this will be your starting position right here. Once again, this is the Yogiport map multiplayer version 19.9. File size for this is 405 megabytes. There's 20 fields on this map, 2 in which you own, fields 5 and 6. Field sizes and prices we'll go over momentarily. There's 8 different multifruits on this map, 8 different factories, and 9 different sell points. So this map is in German. You can pretty much tell what everything is, but I will try to translate as I go along. But just to give you a heads up, most of the signs and stuff are in German, so I'd like to go over a couple of added notes before we get started here. First up, you will have to unpack the file. Take the zip files out from inside and put them on in your mods folder. This has an error-free log. There's lots of room for modified buildings. There's 8 different multifruits. We'll go over them right now. Rye, spelt, hops, tobacco, carrots, onions, cabbage, and red cabbage. Now you also have 8 factories that you can put resources into and get out a finished product. You'll have to use a tanker or one of the added trailers that come along with this. That's why you have to unzip it. So the 8 factories are baby food, there's a bakery, a brewery, a confectionery, a flour factory, a pellet factory, a soybean milk plant, and a sugar factory. So there's 8 different factories there. The product's not palletized. You either have to use a tanker or one of the added trailers to transport the product. So there's a look at the map right there. This actually reminds me of Yogiport a lot, but there's also other built-in factories too, I forgot to mention, guys. You can see right here on the farm, you have all your animals, but you also have these little mini factories that are built into the map. You can make your own TMR, pig food, silage, hay, seed, fertilizer. It has all that stuff right here on the farm. So as far as field sizes and prices, I can give you a few here. Field 4 up here, that is 25.62 acres and it'll cost you $1,212,288 to purchase. Now one of the smaller ones would be like 16 down here. That is 1.76 acres. That one's kind of weird because you get the field but you also get this big piece of property up here. But as far as that goes, that is 1.76 acres and will cost you $210,182. So there is just an idea of what the field sizes and prices are. There's your different multifruits over here. That's hops, carrots, onions, tobacco, cabbage, red cabbage, spelt, and rye. Okay, let's go over and take a look at the different sell points. 9 different sell points to sell all your product. And this map also has some different job offerings too, I noticed, like transporting here. Cement factory, contract transporting. Transport items from cement factory to Spanish mission. So that's kind of neat. So there's some different missions here. So we'll now take a look at our starting fleet. Let's go over to the garage. We have a pretty good starting fleet. We have 2 John Deere tractors, the 6250R and the 6155M. We have a John Deere harvester, T560, and a small tipper. Now reminding you that these work with the multifruits as well. So you won't want to sell these. These are some of the packed in mods. This can handle all that extra multifruit as well as the header here. You have a seeder that can plant the multifruit. We have a dry fertilizer spreader that spreads lime as well. We have a small loading wagon, a front load attachment, a fork for that, a weight for the John Deere. We have multiple animal pens here that are modded. I think they may hold 500. I'm not 100% sure, but there's all kinds of modded pens here. Now here are all your silos that you're about to see on the farm. These make all your mixed ration, your pig food, your silage, your hay, all that stuff you can make right here on the farm. So you can add more of these if you want, but you have them all right here set up on the farm. We've got some sheds here and some refill silos. All kinds. You can make your own fuel and store it and pump your own fuel. You have a workshop here as well as a sprayer and a modded house. So very, very cool. So a pretty generous starting fleet to start out. Okay, we'll now go on our tour. I'll just show you around the main farm here. You can see some of your equipment scattered about. Got some factories here all laid out. Start down here. So some will be familiar with these. That turns grass into hay. Unfortunately, none of this is in English, but maybe they'll make an English version coming up. That makes TMR right here. This one here makes pig food. No, these ones here I'm not 100%. Well, I know this one makes seed. This one here makes fertilizer or manure. This one makes fertilizer. So you got a few factories to get you started right off the bat. You have your silos, your main silos right there, and your animals are right here on the farm as well. There's some gas pumps. There's your horses right there. Pigs. Which station is this now? That's to make your diesel fuel. This one's to make silage. Place to get water back there. This is to make lime. So you have all your stuff right here to make everything you need. Chickens down below. There's your sheep and your horses. Got some places to park some of your equipment. You got the BGA right across the street, and you can see you can buy your animals right there across the street as well. You got your workshop here and some more water. There's your home. So everything's conveniently located right here on the farm for the most part. Check out the BGA here. This is just typical BGA. You got your silage bunkers over here, places to sell your silage. Okay, let's bring up the map here. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to come along here and we'll just go clockwise around the map. Okay, so we've seen everything on the main farm. Let's just keep going down here. We'll see all that stuff when we come back. I like all the twisty, windy roads around here. There's a water tower. Got some construction going on down here. Somebody getting a house built. This is a restaurant. Looks like we got a bit of a sawmill here. Let's see. Everything with a Yogi Bear on it is basically a factory. So I'm just making sure here. ATM out the front. Okay, here's a Yogi Bear one. This one I'm not too certain about. It says coming soon, so I'm not really too sure, but that one's not there yet. It doesn't. It looks like it says coming soon. MEHI. I don't know if I could translate that one. No, that I didn't know what that was. If anybody knows what that is, maybe you could write it down in the comments below. There's the shop over there. Pretty familiar landscape. It looks like the Yogiport map a little bit, but it's there's a lot changed on it too, especially with all these factories. Here's where you're going to make your baby food. That's kind of neat. You know, just to remind people, it's the factories on here. They don't produce pallets of goods. It produces it in bulk, so you will need the added tanker or the one of the trailers to get the product from here. But just the fact that they got factories is really cool. Yeah, this is a really nice map. Pizza dealership down there. Some basketball courts. Let's make sure we're not forgetting anything here. Okay, we're coming up on some of the factories now. Here's one down here. Zucker Fabric. I do believe this is the sugar mill. Yeah, I do believe this is where you get your sugar, guys. Got a train station here. Drop off for the train. Check out that container. That's kind of neat. Wharf down there. Some palm trees. Beach. Cool little bridge going across. Let's make sure we're not forgetting anything here. Oh, we almost missed the brewery. There is Yogi's Brewery. Drop off your stuff here. Gerst is barley. Wacer is water. And Hopfen is hops. So barley, water, and hops. And you can make some beer. Fill it up with the tanker. Very cool. Okay. up the hill here we have another sawmill. Sell your logs and your wood chips. You need wood chips to make pellets on this map too. Just want to make sure this isn't a factory. Okay, we'll move on. Look at all the different levels of this map. Very nice. Coming up the west coast here. Place to get some water over here. There's a dam on this map. Yeah, to get your water there. And here is the soy milk factory. Tell by the soybean. Put in soybeans, water, and diesel fuel, and you'll get soybean milk. Or soy milk, I should say. So that is cool. Won't bother going down there. It's just the waterfront with the well, lots of grass down there with the lighthouse. A couple of fields here, 1 and 2. Coming across the top. Railroad silo. Here's where you make your pellets. Yeah, you just put in wood chips there and you can make pellets. There goes the train. That's kind of neat. Okay, so I'm just going to cut across here. I want to check out this factory. I'm not sure if that, I think that's just a regular drop off here. I'm not sure if that's a factory. Cool bridges and dams. Yeah, I do believe that's just a drop off. That's just this customer. Okay. Got the dam on over here. Got the stables over here. The ranch, I should say. Go up that steep hill. This is a cool little setup here. Training area down here. Got your roundabout. Train drop off here. We'll take a look at these few factories here along the way. I do believe the bakery's coming along here. So there's like a muffin place. I remember that place from 17. Looks like cupcakes, but I'm not sure what that is. It's either like bakery stuff, because the next one over has like a loaf of bread on it, so that's cool though. There's your output there. Your input in the front. Yeah, there's another little factory here. Yogi Bear. Okay, that's bread for sure. Very nice. That's where you buy your animals again. Let's just go on down over the hill and we'll check out the spinnery. So your wool. Biomass. That's cool, a little junkyard here. Little trailer across the street. Lots of detail. Is this the biomass? Barn. Very cool. Just coming up here on the restaurant. So you see most of the factories. Get another water tower up here. Just going to kick it back to the main farm and wrap this up. So, really nice map. This map actually has quite a bit to offer, and there's no errors in the log. Very clean, and I recommend this for gameplay, guys. That was the Yogiport map multiplayer version 19.9. File size for that was 405 megabytes. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description, guys. Thanks so much for watching today's review. If you enjoyed it, maybe you can leave a like down below, and if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, then hit the subscribe button and the bell, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus my Patreon link is just below that if you'd like to help me contribute to the channel. It really helps out. So, until next time, take care, and I will see you all in the next one.